But just when I thought I'd heard it all from the Duchess of Sussex, this week she's spoken about changing the world through changing our wardrobes. I think she's probably pitching that a little bit too high, don't you think?
Well, yes. The thing is, she did an interview with the New York Times, and she said that one of the things that she's doing to help people and to do good, as it seems to be the sort of catchphrase of the Sussexes, is to actually promote female-led small businesses by actually wearing some of their clothes and the things that they send to her. Now, the rationale behind that is right, because it's similar to the Kate effect, which is anything that Princess Catherine wears or her children wear. Blows up, and it really does is this perfect promotion for businesses, but particularly small businesses that might not get any sort of reasonable or extensive coverage any other way. The difference is Princess Catherine doesn't talk about it. There's something a bit crass about saying, "Oh, I'm doing good. Look, I wore your small brands earrings, or I wore your handbag. Look at me. I'm such a philanthropist." Now we know that she has investment in Sesta Collective, which is a handbag brand, which is kind of like a mix between Mulberry and Bottega, I would say, but kind of on the more affordable end. But it's the fact that she says these things, so people are now going to be on the lookout for the fact that what she's wearing is maybe not because it's actually attractive or it might draw negative criticism, but it's because she wants to use her name to promote those brands that are, she's explicitly said, are female-led small businesses. The rationale is right. It's just the fact that it's very Meghan to actually say it. And these are the kinds of nuances that people don't really get when you actually are in the royal family and you're a working member. These are the small things that you don't say, and that actually not saying something is more powerful than saying it. So the rationale is right. And I in some way appreciate the fact that she's trying to help small businesses, but it's the fact that she knows she's drawing attention to herself by saying, "Oh yes, I'm the Duchess, look at me, look at what I'm wearing, and also buy these people's things." Sometimes not saying things is more powerful than saying it.
Absolutely. But she does occasionally have a bit to say, or she often has a bit to say. But she a report this week that apparently she has regrets about her royal exit. Is that introspection, perhaps, Esther?
Well, it seems like it. So apparently there have been rumors that she wasn't happy with the way that she exited the royal family, in the sense that while she wanted the focus to be on mental health, for example, with her interview with Oprah and all the kind of subsequent press that she's done since leaving the royal family, she feels like she actually unwittingly gave her critics fodder to obsess over, and the things that she said about, the royal family being concerned potentially about the skin color of Archie. These were things that distracted from her real message, which is a bit confusing because I don't really know what she expected to happen when you say something that's so bombastic and then didn't actually, debunk it or provide any clarification for years on end. I mean, they've never really spoken about it explicitly since. All they said was, "Oh, it wasn't the king or queen," which is, again, not really very helpful because they mired the royal family in the scandal of what was clearly seemed to be racist allegations. It's the fact that she was, I think, frustrated that she couldn't actually gerrymander the media to focus on what she wanted them to focus on. But again, this is one of the things that you learn when you're any sort of public facing individual. You have to learn to be able to feed the public what you want them to talk about, not what you think they should focus on. And these are the things that, had she spent a bit more time in the royal family, or had Prince Harry coached her a bit better, she wouldn't have these are the traps she wouldn't have fallen into. But unfortunately, she did, and apparently she's lamenting that. Now, these are, again, just rumors or allegations, but it doesn't seem too far from the truth, because we spoke about sort of the things that she said, particularly regards to Archie's skin color, for years. It was literally everything that she was known about. I mean, most people are not really focusing on the fact that she's about to release a jam brand, or, American Riviera Orchard, which is a mouthful, all the other ventures that she has, because everyone is just seeing her as a fame-hungry sort of faux princess that seems to be kind of living in a bubble, thinking she's doing so much good in the world, which she could potentially do. She's just stuffed it up in the first few years of actually trying to do it.
But that seems to be the lasting impression.